Hello again. You know what time it is. It's time to get to the next level. Oh, it's been quite a chaotic day for me. I was basically hitting the ground running from the start of my day. I had to take care of some errands in the early morning. Got that taken care of and squared away. Goodness sakes, it was a slight mess. Decided to dress a little nice. Went for my appointments. Fulfilled all my appointments. And I did some work on the stream screens. You might see a little preview, like half a second at the beginning of the VOD. For like a split second. I'll make sure to publish the VOD tonight. But I'm still working out the stuff for the other 3 screens because I still got to work on the Be Right Back one. The Be Right Back one is not as satisfactory right now as the Starting Soon one. And then the switching games and the thanks for watching screens, those ones I haven't even started yet. It's funny that I ended up starting with the Be Right Back one and then I switched over to doing the Starting Soon one and then I realized, wait a minute. The Be Right Back one doesn't have as much detail. It needs a little bit more detail. Just little things. Little things in the background. Oops, wrong stick. I apologize. I'm controlling the controller with one hand again because I really need a drink. I ate the saltiest dinner possibly. The only way I could make it more salty without annihilating my bones is by adding soy sauce, and I don't think I want to do that. Don't get me wrong, I love me some soy sauce, just certain meals. And to a certain degree, I don't want to overdo it with soy sauce. I once made a bad batch of fried rice because I overdid the soy sauce, actually. Oh, we're finally gonna get to level 53. I already have the overlay thing pulled up so that I can just pop it right over. It's been a little chaotic. I also poked around the music making program to see what I can do for the intro song. Unfortunately, I have to do some other program and mess with the file itself. I can't screw with the layers because if I screw with the layers in the program, it breaks like the first little power chord instrument for some reason because they're just like, oh, you want this instrument to work? Too bad. Screw you. That's the gist of it, anyway. So we are off to a smashin' start. I burnt my knuckle today trying to make my dinner because it brushed against the wire rack of the oven. So now I got a blister on my knuckle of all places, and it hurts. The only reason I bring it up is because it decided to spike with pain while I was minding my damn business. So it's a pretty good time. It's a pretty good time. God, I got a massive headache, but at least I understand why. It's because I haven't been drinking enough today. On the bright side, I've also been staying off my phone, for the most part. Or if I'm on my phone, I'm doing something productive. Started looking up weather station vane things. See if maybe I can find something that is workable and I could use. I used to have this really, really old one, but it's gone. It's long gone. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to stick a band-aid on this frickin' thing. Because I ain't gonna sleep tonight if it's gonna be screeching in pain at me. Unfortunately, that is the curse of blisters. Very much so. Yeah. I'm also thinking about it even more. I think that the screen should be coherent, but not just a recolor of the other ones. Kind of like how currently the switching games is a recolor of the Starting Soon. I think I need to change that. So I think I'm... the Be Right Back one is probably going to end up changing significantly. I'll show them off the day I actually got them all in order, but now at least I know, okay, I don't want them to all be just recolors of each other, because then it'll just look all the same across the board. Sorry, I'm still hungry. Got my snacks. You know what? I'm kind of done with snacks, actually. Whee! Just a little bit of adjusting my seating. On the bright side, I didn't have to take much damage there, so that's good. I think I can get away with 2 more, and then yeah. It's gonna be really exciting when we get to floor 90. Jeez. So I've noticed a difference. There's 2 things that I've noticed that make a day particularly good for me. One of them is that I have a list of things that I need to take care of. If I give myself a list of to-dos and things to take care of, it's a pretty damn good day. And the other thing that also makes it a pretty good day is if I actually put some thought into an outfit, instead of just being like, okay, throw on some pants, throw on a t-shirt, or throw on a tank top, bada bing, bada boom, done. Like, actually putting some thought into what I'm wearing has made a significant difference. So I'm like, well, shoot. If I think about that a little bit more and about styling, which is fine if I want to do some, like, just dressing down and such. But if I try to think more about styling and put some effort in the day, it kind of makes the day a little bit more worth it, if that makes any sense. Because it's like, oh, hey, I'm prepared to do things. It's a... I hate the word mindset only because it gets used by a lot of, like, stuff that is just trying to get you to buy products or buy their course or whatever it is. But it is actually the proper word of, like, getting your perspective or mindset in order by preparing for the day. It's a ritual of preparedness and being like, yep, okay, I'm up and ready for the day. Also, today is the longest I've worn a skirt in, God knows how long, actually. Years. Literal years. Because I used to not want to wear skirts all day. Like, there were very rare exceptions where I'd wear a skirt all day, but today is the exception. This is the longest I've worn one. It's kind of nice. I think what helps is that it's, like, something that I feel good in. And it's something cute. I feel absolutely adorable in it. It's like this overdress, and the best part, it has pockets. It was extra funny too today because I needed to fill up my gas tank because I got down to a quarter tank. Like, it was about 9.6 gallons. 9.6 gallons today. Woof. And that's on, like, most sedans are usually running on a 13-gallon tank. And then in the case of vans, usually those are like a 16 to 18-gallon tank. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like it's a 16-gallon. Anyway, I was just all dressed up at the gas pump. It was really funny to me. I was like, oh, this must be hilarious for somebody. And then one of the things that I do while at the gas pump is I like to do a little bit of math in my head, and I always remember, okay, so I got 13 gallons, and so that's roughly 12. So 12 for like a quarter of a tank, that's 3.25 gallons. So 3.25 gallons is roughly a quarter of 13 gallons, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's right, actually. Yep. So I like doing a little bit of math in my head. Oh, wait a minute. So if it was 9.6, that's okay, so it was a little under a quarter a tank, actually. Wait. Okay, 9. No, it was under. No, it was over. No, hang on. I love how I'm just trying to do math in my head while I'm beating these guys up. Alright, 4,000! Funniest thing, by the way, I forgot last stream to show off my little math calculation to show how much I accomplished. So there's your calculation from last stream. Which is great, because that also means that I have the number from the previous stream, and I didn't close it, which means it's still up there. So, yeah. Of course, it won't really matter because we're switching over to a new level, so from there on, I don't try to do the subtraction or try to figure out how much XP I've knocked out. Just because I don't know how much was in there in the first place. I mean, I can get a rough estimate if I swing it just right. And if luck is on my side. Because if it's just one dusk that I take out and I know how much XP I got and then what it shows in the next level and whatever was remaining, that can give me a pretty good indication of how much XP is currently in that level. It's the fun things. I just realized. How far are we in terms of total XP? That's the real question. Ooh. Yeah, we still got about like 30,000 to go. So I think there's gonna be I think we're not gonna be at 500,000 until like level 54 or something like that. Probably like either at level 54 or like a little bit closer to it. We'll see when we get to level 53. Because likelihood is, so this last level I think was about like 32,000 or something. No, it was maybe 33. It was a rough 33,000 or something like that, like 33,100 and something. I'm just spitballing, I can't remember exactly. But best guess is we're probably going to be working with like 35,000, and that said like 70 something. What was it? It was like what, 70... 78, okay. We're getting close to like 80,000. We'll be, okay, so if it's 70 for the, 78. 880, and then we're currently on, sorry. Oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna be at like, what, 4,008, okay, 78. 8, 7, 15, 15 carry the 1, so 184. Is 13, carry the 1, so 8, 3, 5, 7, 8. So 483,578. 483,578. There we go. By the way, the math problems aren't just for my sanity, like practicing all the math in my head. It's not just for my sanity, it's also to redevelop my cognitive function, because I'm pretty damn sure at this point that year I got COVID, like, it was just like 1 week or so, but it did some irreparable damage to my poor brain. Although I think there were some other things that did irreparable damage. It was a compound. It just really took a devastating blow to my cognitive processing, so. Plus I've been out of practice, so. All of the fun things. Oh! Also, guess what, chat? I squared away the setup for being able to, maybe not necessarily stream computer games, because I'm still a little bit iffy on that, because if I have to mess with OBS, it like minimizes the screen, which is really annoying. But otherwise, I should be able to record my games that go through my PC, so yeah. I'll get to do that. Huzzah! It'll be fun. Yeah. Maybe when the economy is not in shambles or I am on a more steady run. What the frick is my desktop audio doing? Hello? Why is my desktop audio going crazy? Is there something in the background playing music? Wait. Oh. I forgot the desktop audio thing is also picking up the capture card audio because I fixed the... I was messing with the desktop audio so that I could actually hear and it could actually be playing into the recording for my test recording of, like for example, Human Fall Flat. Ah, fun. Lots of fun. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. I might need to set up some keyboard shortcuts for stream screens, so then that way I can flip things around a little easier. It'll be some work, but you know what? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I already had a hell of a good time just drawing up one of the stream screens today. I think I'm gonna go peruse through my sketchbooks because the new stream starting soon screen, that one is based off of a drawing that I did years ago, kind of similar to one that I drew on a manila folder for my math class or something like that. I have no idea where it is anymore. I think it's just gone. But if I find some cool landscapes, I might take those, take a photo of them, and then draw over the top of them. Yeah. Make some cool stuff out of it. Oh. Oh god. Hiccups. Goodness sakes, breathing is a little bit difficult for a bit. Ouch. God, I'm gonna be feeling that for like days. And it's worse because it's directly on the knuckle. Of all the places to get a blister, it's on my freaking knuckle. At least I'll be able to bend my knuckle, for the most part. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Just a couple more orbs. So funny thing, late yesterday, I was just kind of like, I'm not ready to go to bed yet, so I decided to watch one episode of one of like the really trashy isekai shows. Because I had started watching this one a while ago. It was like something like Trapped in a Dating Sim, something about World of Otome games or something like that. The main character, and it's really, really, really funny because the main character and his sister have both been isekai'd into this world separately. They still have no idea that they're siblings yet. Well, that they were siblings in their past life. And they're constantly at odds. It's the funniest shit. And one of my favorite things, too, is that the main character acknowledges that the world's mechanics and everything is just absolute bullshit, but he's gaming it because the thing is, he was the one who was mostly playing the game. His sister only has a periphery knowledge just from, like, some of the games she played, and then she made her brother play the rest of it. So he knows that the actual mechanics and stuff like that. She was more interested in getting the endings and stuff like that. With like the romantic interests. So it's a very funny dichotomy. It's so stupid, honestly, but I was like, you know what, this is interesting, and kind of, it was one of those ones where people kept posting shorts on TikTok, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I want to see this bullshit go on. And oh my gosh, is it some bullshit, but it's so funny. I could only stand watching one episode, though. I was like, oh. I was just kind of like feeling like the... I can only do one episode at a time. It was either that or rewatch one of the Sword Art Online movies. Hey, the progressive movies aren't that bad. I only watched one of them, but the first one was pretty good. I haven't watched the second one, actually. I think I got like partway through it, and then I just didn't finish it. Shit, I still haven't even finished Alicization. I've only gotten so far in that series. There's a lot of series that I've like kind of like half-heartedly dropped or something like that. Mostly because I just get overwhelmed or something like that, or it starts becoming homework. Speaking of Star Trek, I need to finish off the DVDs or just send them back to the library and then pick them up later. One of the two. Oh, hiccups. No, do not go back into the Station of Serenity. Hey, I managed to catch myself this time before I went into the other room. Oh, okay. That's fine. You can be a volleyball. That's fine. I can work with that. Oh. By the way, it is one thing to say, oh wow, I can do all of this stuff. I can, if I just prepare for the day and have a list of things to do, I will be, yeah. It's not going to be an immediate shift and change. There's probably going to be some days where I just cannot do the things. And it's really obnoxious, but it is what it is. It's progress. Progress is slow, and I am not patient. I am working on it. My lack of patience is a problem and a curse. Good golly. Got the coughs, got the sneezes, got the snuffles. Oh, got the yawns. Quite an adventurous day. Yay. Whee! Wahoo! Wah! Let's do that again. There we go. Think. I'm just processing a couple of things in my head. I think later tonight, I know part of me is gonna be like, poke around with the stream screens, but the other part of me is also thinking, hey, maybe I should do a little bit of editing on Aqua's, the Aqua playthrough, you know? That might be a good thing to try out. Especially since I'm poking around in a new software. I'm trying to learn DaVinci Resolve, and I haven't touched it since the first try. I'm still learning. I am very much still learning. Gonna have to learn a bunch of hotkeys to make it easier on my poor soul. Because there's only so much that the current one, that Video Proc Vlogger can do for me. Let me get some orbs. Alright, cool. We are kicking butt tonight. I am so hyped about this. Whee! Yahoo! Wow! Nice. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need to wait. I can just get him. Okay, now I do need to wait. Perfect. I was actually just talking to someone about this today, about the fact that every time I live stream, I get the urge to just do literally anything else. I'm like, oh, I feel so productive. I should do this thing, or that thing, or this other thing. And I'm like, girl, you are streaming. You are currently either A, playing Dream Drop Distance, or B, you're level grinding. Chill out for like 2 minutes. Please, I beg of you. I beg. It's a grand old time. I got the funniest idea. So here's what I'm gonna do with the quest for level 99 thing. I'm gonna have it in 2 different playlists. Cause like that's what I've been doing with the YouTube side, is I add the VODs to a YouTube playlist. So once I get to level 99, I think that particular night I'm gonna stop. Maybe I'll celebrate by trying to beat up Xemnas and inevitably get my ass kicked. But once I do that, because I also want to save the save data for being at level 99 and have a copy of it on a, like a flash drive or something, because then, hey, maybe I can send it off to some speedrunner who wants to play through the game at level 99 without having to do the stupid grind. They will have to suffer from my choices of, 1, it being critical mode, and 2, it being, me picking the sword. Although I don't think that's gonna matter. I should ask some of I should check the speedrunner forums and see, if the choices of, like, which you choose, sword, shield, or staff, whether that is chosen just because of the ability options, or is it because of some other thing. You know what's great is I'm pretty sure... No, wait. I was gonna say we don't get Leaf Bracer until later, do we? But I think we might have already gotten it. No, I don't think we get Leaf Bracer until later. I think it's Second Chance and Once More we don't get till later, which is a real pain in the ass. Yeah, we got Leaf Bracer. Hell yeah! I think Leaf Bracer is at a specific level for all 3. Like, all 3 across the board, they all get Leaf Bracer. I think it was like level 25 or 26. Hi! Hi, puppy! Hello! I have been graced with the presence of the cutest puppy on 4 paws, or at least one of the cutest puppies. Yes, indeed. So sweet. Sweet as can be. Sweet pea. Mwah. Such a good dog. It's very important to give attention to your sweet, sweet pets. Because sometimes they want pets and cuddles and kisses, and sometimes they want snacks. And sometimes they just want to hang out with you. Like cats, they're probably not going to be there for pets and cuddles. Unless they're swarming all over you. He's a good dog. So soft too, oh my gosh. Like I always say, there is a number 1 and 2 reason for learning how to play at least Kingdom Hearts with one hand on the controller, and that is 1, because I want to be able to pet my dog, and 2, well actually there's multiple reasons, but the 2 most important reasons are being able to pet your dog, and also in case you randomly lose your hand to some industrial accident, Christ. You're such a good dog. You're such a good dog. I'm very distracted, aren't I? I'm running into walls and everything. I feel like I need to reward the attention with extra affection because I feel very loved. Yes. It's good dogs. I'm running into walls though. Okay, honey bun. Love you. She's a good dog. She's investigating things. She's like, I sense a disturbance in the forest, mother. I will investigate. Oh, man. Whew. I might need to take another drink. I'm gonna not drink until I'm not fighting these guys, though. Just cause. Alright, there we go. Now I can have a nice long drink and not have... Oh, and I dropped the lid. I dropped the lid of the water bottle. It's not a helmet. Speaking of, did any of y'all hear that Spaceballs is getting a sequel? It's the Star Wars parody that came out in like the late 70s, maybe 80s or something like that. And it's even crazier because Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement. That's like a huge deal for anybody who was watching movies in the 80s. Or was it the 70s? Shit, dude. No, it was the 80s. Because he quit acting for a long time to take care of his family, because otherwise acting would take him away from family and stuff like that. So he quit acting for a long while, so it's a pretty big deal that he's coming back to acting, at least for this film. Nice. The reason why I say that is because he was technically one of those actors that I just saw all the time growing up, like a lot of movies that I watched in my childhood, like Ghostbusters. I think he was in the first 2 Ghostbusters films. I don't remember the 3rd one. And then he was also in both, it was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Those are some crazy adventure movies. They're pretty good, though. Those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure he has a much larger roster of films that he's watched. I think he was in the same era as Bill Pullman, and I'm pretty sure Bill Pullman was more. I think he was in Spaceballs too, right? Is he gonna be in the sequel? I don't know if he's gonna be in the sequel, but he's definitely in the first one. Duh. Wait, no, is he in the first one? I don't remember. I think Bill Pullman is also in the movie While You Were Sleeping, and I didn't necessarily grow up with that one, but that one was watched a couple of times. Was it that? Chat, what do you think? Do you think it's time for me to do a little search? I'll do a little search. A little bit of searching. I wanna learn. Bill... Not Bull. Bill Pullman. There we go, straight to the Wikipedia page. No, wait, it's Sleepless in Seattle. Oh, he was in While You Were Sleeping. Ha! I was right. Yeah, he was also I think he was the president in Independence Day. He's the one who did the big old speech. The big ass speech. He did the Independence Day speech. Oh, he was also in Titan AE. That's crazy. But yeah, he's been in quite a few films. Ow! Dang. Okay, there we go. I got it to calm down. Yep, okay, yes, he was in Spaceballs. He was also in the 1992 version of Newsies. Wow. Yeah, he was working. How much has he done? A lot of work since then? Holy shit, his career is strong. And okay, so started off in the late 80s, very much heavily in the 90s. Oh, he was in one of the Scary Movies, very big in. Yeah, no, he's still been working. Man's is still working. So, yeah. Let me see. Yep, Mel Brooks is coming back. Rick Moranis. Yep, okay, yes, he wasn't. Oh, wait, there were only 2 Ghostbusters. Oh, he was in Little Shop of Horrors. I'm talking about Rick Moranis now. Huh. I didn't know he did a, Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be another, sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What the heck? That's crazy! I didn't know he did a voice role during that time. Okay, so he did work time to time. But he quit acting to take care of his kids since his spouse died, which is really sad and stuff like that. That really sucks. Sorry, that sounds so unsympathetic. I'm really bad at handling grief. Not just my own, haha. That's so messed up. Anyway. No, to be fair, a lot of times when you hear about someone's passing, it's just like, oh, that sucks, or I'm sorry to hear that, or sorry for your loss, that sort of thing. I mean, those are the usual standards of what you say. Let me just run into every wall except the right one. Interesting. I did not know that he voiced one of the moose he voiced Rhett in Brother Bear. That's crazy. Huh. Alright, let me focus and concentrate a little bit. Okay, I need to refocus soon. I need to stop reading Wikipedia pages. Okay, yeah, he did not do much work between 2006 and now. That's crazy. So yeah, him returning to Spaceballs is a big deal. It's genuinely a big deal. So, hats off to the fans. Alright. Let's get back on focus and back on track. We want to get to level 53 tonight. I mean, it's going to happen either way. I just like to get it done sooner than later. Because then I can do a couple of victory laps if I get it done sooner. Okay, you want to play chicken? Okay, fine, fine. See how it goes. Boom. Done. Okay, I need to not fold that so then I don't hurt my leg. Or by leg, I mean my hip. I took a hard fall to fix my hip. I do not want to do that a second time. That sucked. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, okay, you do that. I'm gonna be over here and deal with that. Oh, no, didn't get enough damage. Shoot. That's okay. I was gonna say, like I always say, 4,000 is the minimum. Girly pop, there is no time for 4,000 as the minimum. We got work to do. We get into level 53 today. It is happening. I'm not gonna make it not happen. I already put it in the stream title. It's a guarantee at this point. I have to do it. I don't have any issues with that, by the way. It's actually pretty nice. 'Cause I know it's done. It's happening. You know what's super funny is we're not gonna get scanned until we kick Axel's ass. Like, the first time. If I remember right. We don't have scan and I am sad because I don't get to see what the HP looks like. I wonder if there are folks that just play through the game without having scan. Like... Does anyone play KH1 or KH2 or any of the KH games without scan? Is scan even a specific equipable or unequipable ability in KH3? Holy shit, I don't think I ever checked. Huh. Progress is progress, and I need to make progress. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that, but the point is, I think I was basically trying to say, chill out with the distractions, dear. Focus on your goals. I wonder if once I finish Dream Drop Distance, part of me is thinking maybe I should try playing through another game just to shake things up. But for I'll probably it'll probably take me some time to decide, depending on how badly a certain boss fight will go in Dream Drop. Basically, I'm not looking forward to young Xehanort because I know he's gonna beat the crap out of me. And he's gonna piss me off with that stupid time mechanic. That time mechanic is gonna irritate the shit out of me because it has that one specific thing where you have to get close while you're attacking something. Like, you have to attack something while it's, like, attacking you all at once. Keep away. It's basically keep away, and it sucks. It's the worst mechanic ever, and it's the thing that did me in multiple times with Xemnas' freaking boss fight. Okay, y'all, the second I get to level 99 on this file, I'm gonna push myself to level 99 if I'm still not beaten Xemnas, and then I'm just gonna 99 is 99 is There we go. Oh my goodness. You know, I just got thinking. I was gonna say I was gonna fire Xemnas, but now that I think about it, is a pink slip still a colloquial term for getting fired? Like, is that still a thing? I wonder. Oops. I dozed off for a second there and started like spinning around basically. Oh my god. Like I always say, this is a very relaxing activity for me. It's my favorite way to finish a day. I wind down, I sit back, I chill, play some KH2 while I talk away about different things. You know, I do get a kick out of the fact that, a little over a decade ago, I was just watching people play this game. Just a little over a decade ago, or so. I could only watch people play. And now I'm the one who plays. It's a nice change. I like it a lot. I wish I had known about the share button sooner on PS4 because I would have back recorded my first time fighting Riku and beating him. Because that is one of my proudest moments of my life, is the fact that I beat him first try. To be fair, I was already like, I think I had already graduated high school. I was in college by then or something like that. I don't remember exactly. All I know is that it took me about 5 to 10 minutes. And it was a glorious day. Glorious day of me kicking his ass. Funny enough, I could have the original KH2 experience if I wanted. Because I got myself the PS2 mostly for Dance Dance Revolution, but that doesn't mean I can't play Kingdom Hearts. Ooh. Got a headache. You know what I say, it's a headache the size of the San Andreas. It's not actually. If it was that massive of a headache, I would have to quit. Nice. Ah, level 99 crit mode. It's gonna be so fun. Imagine I beat this in the level 99 file before I even beat it on my original file. Oh, I would cry. I am never starting this game on critical mode again, though. Never, ever, ever. The files that are already there, it's too late for me to back down on those. It's far too late. But any subsequent files, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have fun. Shoot, I had fun with, like, shoot, even just a step below crit would be fine. That got me thinking just now about the time when I was playing 0.2 and I was sure that I had beaten my first playthrough without dying, but it turned out no, I had not. And I actually managed to do that playthrough live completely with just, like, no, like, playing through that whole game without getting defeated. I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh, I know when I got my ass kicked. It was probably one of the Aqua clones. It was definitely one of the Aqua clones. That one's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to eventually learn how to, just not take damage from her at all. Which is gonna be a nightmare. And also somehow manage to use Spellweaver's finish on her. That's gonna be a whole nightmare and a half. And then the vines without taking damage. That one I still haven't figured out how to do yet. Stinking objectives, man. Nice. Alright, we're below 3,000. I mean, we've been below 3,000, but still. The number starts with a 2 now instead of a 5. We're swinging. I was thinking about how whenever you pause, it just does this. And then I was also thinking about one of the GDQs for, like, there was a Wind Waker speedrun back when they still did one of the momentum things. And you have to do, like, pausing in the water back and forth to, like, preserve the momentum or something like that, and then the backwards momentum just shoots you across the map. And since it shows pausa, because it was in the Spanish language, because it's faster. That's a thing, by the way, with speedrunners, they will pick the language that is faster. Anyway, so long story short, the crowd just started chanting pause. And it's forever the funniest thing to me, just thinking about it. I'm just like, oh my goodness, silly, goofy things that happen at those events. People having fun, doing speed runs, and making charitable donations to save the world. Some way or another. Either for Doctors Out... I think it's one of them benefits Doctors Without Borders, and the other one benefits... Is it the American Cancer Association or something like that? Something like that. Also, the awful block for the event is one of the funniest things, because some of the games are just like so cursed and ridiculous, or they're like very clear product tie-in games, like the Pepsi Man one. And they're like so janky, like some of them are super janky, like I think Superman 64 is usually in the awful block. But those ones are also really fun because the games are just so broken that you can do insane things to get the shortest amount of time. I love those. Nice. Now if that damn headache would stop trying to return, that would be great. Whoo boy. Alrighty. We're swinging. We're swinging. You know, I just thought about this. Eventually the health bar is going to be a problem. Although I could just turn it into a static death counter. Well, I mean, that's probably what it's going to be, is a static death counter once I hit level 99.
That's one thing. And then the other thing I just thought about is the size of the text on the screen. Oh. Goodness sakes, I am always a tired lady. I forgot about the 9 million potions. Okay, next time I have a random emergency, I can just pop one of the potions. Like if I screw up my timing or something like that, and I'm thinking, oh shoot, I'm gonna die in the game. I can just recover. Can't go whacking or one of them's gonna give me a 4. There we go. We're about, okay, an hour and 3 minutes in, so we're about roughly an hour in according to game time, and we're about 2,500 as opposed to 5,000 and something. Let me take a look at that calculator actually, now that I'm thinking about it again. It was 5,414. All right. We are cooking with gas. We're gonna be at like what, 3,000 XP real soon? Let me see that. Yeah, it was 5,414. Holy shit. In about 2.5-ish of these back and forths. So probably about 5 minutes or so, I think. Nice. Ah, too many Orbeez, that's okay. Huh. Well, okay, as long as it's working, but it appears that my multi-stream toggles are gone. They're just gone. There was a random refresh, and I think that just nuked it. Okay, cool. Multi-streaming is fun! It is actually fun. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, 2502 minus 80. That is gonna be 4. Well, if it's minus 80, it's gonna be like technically a flat 500 minus 78 or something like that, but 22. So 22. 422. So it'll be like all these guys and then 22 minus 14. It's roughly 8. So about 11 of these fellas? Sounds about right. Let's see. That's provided I do this right. Yeah, because that's going to be 22 if I knock out all 4 or 5 of these fellas with 8s. Okay. Interesting, it just went straight into that. I don't remember flipping around them again. Alright. 24 and 22. So we're getting about 3,000 XP in one dusk. Nice. Holy shit. I've been hauling ass tonight because it's only 1 hour in. Oh my god. Bruh. Yeah, alright, 3,000 XP flat. Let's go. And I ruined it. Okay. But yay, that means that we're not that far away. I mean, to be fair, we have the countdown. But it's still kind of cool to see that we're only an hour in. I punched out 3,000 XP at a blistering pace, a little over an hour in. We're going fast as fuck, boy! And that's with the distraction of Wikipedia. That is with the Wikipedia distraction, so... we're at a pretty good pace. I have a feeling I'm going to be distracted in the next 30 seconds, though, because... I need to take a very, 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 very short break. I will be right back. I don't think I'm going to do the be right back screen. I might. Yeah, I'll give you the be right back screen. Hang on. I'll be back. Be back. Okay, we're back. That was weird. Anyway, it took a second for the thing to reload. Alright. Back on schedule. Oh, man. Oh, I did remember to turn on the orb today. It sounds so silly and trivial, but it is necessary. I just got this light therapy orb thing. It's to help when I, for some reason, don't go outside. Which unfortunately is all too frequent. Got a bad habit of that. I've gone outside actually a couple times now today. One was to drop something off and the other was also to drop another thing off. It was 2 separate occasions. And then I refilled my tank. And it was good. Nice. I will never ever get over how cool it is to see the little animations. Like, look at that. Oh, interesting. These guys pop out of the ground while those ones pop up from the ceiling. That is so fascinating. Huh. Wow. Hmm. I was just thinking, maybe I should get one of those cheap sports watches, and then I remembered that I barely wear bracelets or any kind of jewelry as is. Although that might change if I put more effort into what I wear during the day. It's a constant juggle. Just like juggling these dusks. Ayo! Oh my god! Why am I so tired all the time? I probably need more sleep. Who am I kidding? I got another taste of the existential horrors yesterday. I think I even said that. I was like, wow, I'm kind of been going through the motions, and I'm like, well, now I don't have to. I don't have to do that. I can do a bunch of other cool stuff. I get the wonderful opportunity to make up my own path. I mean, I always had that opportunity, but, you know, just certain things do certain things to you, okay? So I got a whole bunch of paths now open up to me, and I'm like, well, shoot. But now I gotta figure out what the heck I want to do. It's quite a bit to figure out. Good lord. Now that said 134, so we're probably gonna be at 2,110 if I take out all three of these properly. Perfect. Yep, nailed it. 2,110. Which means in about 2 back and forths. So if I manage to whack out another 80, that'll put me at 2,100. Nope, 2,020. Let's frickin' do it. Let's make this shit 2020. But first, eliminating my eyesight, because unfortunately my eyes decided to water at this exact moment and bug me. Alright, there's 94. And this one should be flat out 70, correct? Yeah. Oh, I mixed up the numbers again. It's 30. It'll be 2030. Damn it. Yeah, 70 minus 40 is 30. Goodness sakes. Don't know how I managed to pull that off. My brain must have gone minus 90 instead for some reason. Yep, okay, it's 2030. Let's make it 2030. Goodness sakes, why do I keep adding 10? Glad I figured that out, though. Okay, so 30, so it'll be 1,950? That'll make it 1950? Okay, 1950 it is. Let's rock and roll. Alright, there we go. There's 2014. Just want to do a little bit more damage before I just go swinging. There's 98, which means 1990. Huh. There's 1974. This should drop us down to 1950. I love how it's always right when I get down to the 4-digit numbers, especially towards the end. I just start doing math like crazy. Nothing like a little mathematics to keep the party going, you know? Really amp up the hype. Alright, so then 1950, so it'll be 1870? 1870 is my final answer. I'm locking it in. 1870 is our next hit. Ah. Let's make 1870 happen. Okay, I could get away with that. Perfect. Alright, there's 1910. Which means these two, it'll be 1896 or something like that. Nope, 1894. Was that a 4 or 8? Uh-oh. Nope, that was a 8. Because if we subtract 24, that'll put us at 1870. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so now it's 1870, so it'll be 1790? 1790? Yeah, 1790. Alright, 1790, here we come. And then the next one will be 1710. Provided we do 1790 here. Oops. Alright, let's do this. 1790. This is actually a fun little micro step thing to practice a little bit of mental math with 1830. There we go, 1814. Aww, I fucked it up. I got a little overeager. I ruined it. No. Oh well. Would that say 1802? Let's make it worse. Oops. We're just making it worse as we go, okay? You know what? Fuck it. 40 run. We're doing 40s. Oh god, it just gets worse every time I see a 2 at the end. You know, that actually makes sense that it would be a 2 at the end. Okay, I need to separate one of you. Okay. All is right in the world. Let's get down to business and get destroyed. It's slightly slowing things down again, but at least I'm gonna get back to the proper order of doing 80s. Because that was gonna drive me nuts. It's probably still gonna drive me nuts. I didn't do it right. Yep, still gonna drive me nuts. Damn it. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out mentally how many 4s I have to suffer through before I undo the problem again. Okay, let's try to see if that gets me back on track with being a flat 0 at the end of this. No, it's not gonna. I don't think anyway. I'll just do 1 4 at a time until I undo it. That was another 4, wasn't it? Damn it! I shouldn't worry about the flat 0s, huh? It's gonna drive me insane if I keep trying. Maybe just 1-4. 1-4. Okay. 1. Okay. No, it's not right. Ah, it's all off. Damn it. Yes! Perfect. Alright, now I just gotta not do that again. Yay! Whatever I did, it worked. Yay! All is right in the world, I just need to take more damage now. It's so stupid! Oh man. Hey, it's not a level 99 stream without me getting weird about numbers and math. That's more like it. Come on. Okay, gonna get a Whacker 5 to avoid the Orby problem. I love how I got so distracted by the numbers that I probably could have gotten closer to the next level a lot sooner if I had just chilled out. But I lost 12 XP! I could have earned 12 more XP and I didn't because I was distracted. It's such a silly thing. Honestly, it's entertaining as heck to me. So, it works to me. Alright, 1470, which means it'll be 1390? Yeah, 1390. I could make it 1394 purposely, but I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot of Orbeez anyway. I should sit up. Take some damage, sit up, drink the last of my water. It took them a little bit longer than I expected to realize that they were missing. Perfect. Ooh, that's a hiccup and a half. Oh, that's a 4. That's gonna bug me. Just let the damage be. Let the damage be. Oh god, not again. It never freaking ends. Okay, just take the damage. Take the damage. Give yourself some more damage.
Not run into walls. I'm gonna check my text messages while I take damage. I'm trying not to get whacked into the spawn everything zone again. It's pure chaos. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, it's fine. Trying to find the proper combination of numbers is a pain in the butt. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no. That's not right. I don't know how I did it last time. Which is really annoying. Okay, closer. I could just take out one of them. Well, now I can't. Technically, I could take out one and then go in and out. That's so silly. Me and numbers are ridiculous, but it's necessary for my sanity if I just do this. So let me just do something real quick here. Okay. Alright, now that I've done that. It's so stupid. Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've ever done. That's so funny though. Okay, but the long story short is, everything is right in the world, so it doesn't matter. Oh hey, that said 1, 2, 3, 4! Yay! Not anymore! I have got to be careful about my HP so then I stop dawdling. Because I could have been a lot further along if I didn't get distracted by the numbers being off. I desperately need some uneven numbers. Holy shit. Uneven numbers. Jesus Christ. Odd. I need some odd numbers to be the remaining XP this next couple of levels, because
The even numbers are driving me nuts. I got really lucky with that one level that was just divisible by 8 across the board, and I've been chasing that high ever since. It's so stupid. But it works. It's stupid and it works. So it's fine. I still keep thinking, man, it's gonna be so weird to go, like, to leave Twilight Town after all this time. 200 hours, Roxas comes out, Sora's completely beefed up, destroying everything. Alright. Let's make this work. I'm not gonna attack until I am low. Way low. Haha! Nailed it. So stupid. The things I do. The things I do for... the things I do to satisfy my poor stupid brain. Okay, not that stupid, but... my silly, silly brain that likes things to be in a certain order. Sometimes I indulge it, and sometimes I really shouldn't. Come on. I just realized, when you swoop around them like that, they actually... I don't think they're standing on their little feetsies. There's... nope, they are standing on their... no, wait. What? Hello? Shit! Ah, there we go. About damn time the thing did a stupid random reload. Ah, not again. Nope, 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 nope. It's gonna end in a freaking 2 again. Ugh. I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it be. No, it's ending in a 4. That's better. I am going to accept it and move on. I am not going to be ridiculous. I am just going to keep pushing the 80s. That's all I care about now. That's what I'm going to care about. Because we're in 3-digit numbers now. We don't have time for that bullshit. We do not have time to do that. Technically, we have plenty of time to do that bullshit. We got over 20 minutes to do that bullshit, but I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes trying to rebalance this shit. That's ridiculous. I didn't care before, and I'm not gonna care now. I'm just gonna care about getting 8s from here on. Whee! In the meantime, we're getting closer to a little over 100 dusks left. Well, actually, it's already under 200 dusks. No. No, dear. That's not how that works, honey. No, that sounds about right. Hang on. Let me do some quick math. Because if it's 800 dusks at 8. Yeah. Okay, so it'll be a little over 200. Definitely.
100. What the frick is wrong with my brain? It's not that hard to do math, honey. Okay, there we go. 1... Maybe I'll knock out these 5 and then do the math. Okay, so it's 100 and... Well, now it's no longer 110. Now it's like 109 or something like that, because that says 78. Yeah, 109. Roughly. 108. 107. Yep, okay. $106. Ooh, nice. $105. No. Now it's 105. Four, 3, 102. 101. 100. Come on. Let's rock and roll. Come on, you 3. Oh, perfect. Ow! Betrayal! $8. 97. No. Maybe? Nope, that's a 4. I think that's 91. Yeah. Or it's just flat 90. Well, not anymore. Yeah, 88. Okay. Because once it gets to 64-ish, then it's 80. If it was like 640, then it'd be 80 dusks remaining. Come on, you two. Come on. Let's rock and roll. Perfect. Now we're in the 70s. Ah! A little bit more damage, buddies. Thank you. Gonna need some more damage off these guys as well. Once we're below 56, 560, that will be when we hit the 60s. Which should be coming up right after we take out another one, so we'll be roughly in the 60s? Roughly. Flipping through those rooms so fast, it's a flashbang almost. Nice, okay. I'm just so quiet right now because I'm like, I want this so bad. A little over 15 minutes. All that lollygagging cost me quite a bit. Alright, shake it off. If I could stop running into walls for 1 second, that would be grand. The other part that would be grand is if I stopped getting fours, but unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. You know what's gonna be extra funny is that I'm gonna get to level 99, and when I get Gull Wing, it's not gonna matter. Alright, come on, you two. Get over here. Come on. That's a too many Orbeez there. There we go. Alright. Gonna need a lot more damage from this fella. As we go on, it's gonna be harder and harder for me to take damage just because I'm gonna have a higher defense. Eventually these guys are gonna barely cut it for doing any damage to me. They'll like do the bare minimum of 1. Chip damage, if you will. Nice. Okay. Rough estimate says when I level up, it'll be around here somewhere. Oh, thank God, finally. It was gonna bug me for ages. I'm so glad. It's so stupid. Oh, man. Alright, 80s to the end. 80s to the end. Let's do it. Come on. We can do that. We can do 80s to the end. Just gonna take a ton of damage on purpose. Ew, that's a lot of orbs. I do not like that. Too many Orbeez. There we go. And then strike him down. Okay. More potions! Not that I need them. I have 99 potions. I cannot get any more. It's gonna get to a point where I have to excessively use potions so then I can get more out of the chests. Nice, okay. Okay, good, 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 good. We're on a good track. Let's keep that momentum going. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this fella to come to me. Come on. Okay. I'm trying to play on the cautious side. Okay. They're all doing different things. One's walking, one's squiggling, one's flying. Okay. Always worth getting a little more money. I am not going to be broke. I am going to have so much money. I will not need to worry about anything being expensive for me. Okay, this one I should probably take damage for. being very cautious here because I know if I'm not careful, I will hit the 4 again and then I will go bananas. Again, I agree, it's so stupid, but I really need some uneven numbers, holy shit. I need some odd numbers so bad. Alright, here we go! 70! Let's go! All we have to do is just straight shot it. That's literally all we have to do is just straight 80 and we're hitting level 53. Let's go! Alright, there's 1. Alright, here's 2. If I can pull it off. Yep, there we go. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. Perfect. 5. A little damage here to be sure. Alright. There we go. All I need to do when I finish this, if I get 24 out of these guys, I will add 10, and that's how much XP we have to start off with. There's that, and there is that. Boom! Oh hey, I got a new ability. What is it? Thunder Boost! I don't have any use for it yet. Yay! Would you look at that? We're at level 53 now! Oh my gosh! It's literally 34,000. Yeah, it's literally 34,000. Look at that! Alright, hang on. We gotta do some button pushing. Alright. That. And save. Go to OBS. Refresh the window. Where is the window to refresh? Come on. Nope. Overlay. Refresh the overlay, dear. Refresh the overlay. Ah, it broke. Can't have a broken overlay without that. Alright, so... Nice. So we currently have knocked through a little over 5,414. Technically 5,424. Because 33 and 90, we had 14 left, so... So yeah, 34,000 XP total is what we're starting off with. I better write that down somehow. Yeah, 34,000 XP. Cool! Alright, now that we've broken the overlay again, let me just turn it off and on again. Refresh, you little shit. It's so picky. I saved it, right? Let me save it again. It's such a brat.
Alright. Well, let's continue. Let's get a victory lap in, shall we? We could also just call it. I mean, we could just call it. Yeah. We've accomplished. And I already know right off the bat we've gotten a total of 5,424 today. That is the amount of XP we've knocked out today. Awesome. Perfect, actually. Oh man, we hit level 53. Would you look at that? A 2 hour and 1 minute-ish difference. Alrighty. Y'all know what that means. That is gonna do it for the stream tonight. I hope you all enjoyed. If you want to continue following this and also my Dream Drop Distance journey, you can hit the subscribe button in YouTube and hit that bell for notifications for when I go live. You can also hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. And I also have a Twitter, a Blue Sky, and a Tumblr. You can follow me on any of those for some silly posts or just when I post about going live. I don't really post much on Blue Sky, let's be real here. Without saying much more, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I'm gonna go and drink a bunch of water and maybe take an Advil or something like that to clear this headache. You'll have a good one. Here's your on-stream screen card. Bye-bye!